for the color, we need a timer, because when we click on the button, this is the send to techno button, and if we want it to be constant on this game, we need a timer. But we also need a timer for the alleys and axes. I will show you why. So we are going to I'm going to show you how does it work, alleys and axes. So there are radio button. So this is alleys, and this is axes. Fine. So for alleys, you need to do something like it's a how to say, it's a if loop. I don't know if it's correct in English to say that. It's a if function. Okay, so if radio button I did something bad. If radio button 1 point checked, because if checked equal true, because if someone checked the radio 1 button, then we want the application to do something. So if it's checked, so for alleys, and we can do the same for axes. So if radio button 2 point checked equal true, then we can do something with, oh, I forgot the end if. So we need, at the end of each if function, you need an end if the software doesn't do it by himself, just do it by your own. So now we get the radio button. So the radio button once is like working with, we want the, just don't forget, you need to save your project like a few times. It will be easier for you. So, but I don't know, something is missing, I don't know why. There were lines just right there, but they disappear. I don't know why. I maybe click on something I didn't know. Is it this? No, it's not this. Okay. I don't know, I maybe click on something I didn't see. Oh no, okay, it's back. So, what you need to know, it's, we want, when we click on this, we want this label to change. When we click on this one, we want this label to change. So, for this label, it's for this radio button. So for this radio button, we want the label 1, because it's the label 1 we put right there. Label 1.4 color, because it's the color of the label and not the back color of the label that we want to change. It's equal to color dot from, excuse me if I say all the time point for dot. It's my bad. It's my bad. Yeah. I didn't speak English very well, so don't judge me. So we need a track bar, like we put up there, as the same as right there. You need to put track bar red, track bar blue, track bar red, track bar green, and track bar blue value. Just do the same that we wrote here for right there. Just copy and paste it and replace label 1 for label 2. And now, as we can see, when we are going to click right there, if we change the color, it doesn't change the color of the label. But if we click back, like if we click on this one and click back, the color is going to change. Like if I put green, if I click back, here change. And we want that. We want that when we click on it, we can change the color manually and not click back. Because imagine if you get a very beautiful color, like you get the one I got on Lindra, and you want another color on this one, you need, and you already select this one, you are going to lose this color and you will be pretty mad. So to make it work, you need 2 timers. You need a timer for alleys and a timer for axes. Alleys, axes, okay, everything is okay. So we got the timer 2 and the timer 3. This is the timer for alleys. So timer for alleys and timer for axes. And here's the timer for axes. Alright, so you can keep this line or just don't keep it. I prefer to keep it because when I click sometimes I will like to move, so just don't move this one. And you need to write like timer 2 point start for for allies and timer 3 point stop, because if you switch to each button, timer 3 point stop. Yes, my friend. So I need to delete what I wrote. Okay, because when we select allies, we want axis to change. This is normal. It's pretty normal. I guess you understand. Because if timer 3 keep running, if you select timer 2, you will change both color, and you won't change both color. So you need, for the second one, you need timer 2 point stop and timer 3 point start. So here everything is normal. Okay, there is a little bit of noise behind me. Sorry for that. There is like a birthday. I can't do anything. Thanks to my neighbor for that. So what I can do? So right now, if you click on this, yeah, the color change all the time. You will see. And if you change back, okay, it will apply the color, but you can also change it. It looks sick, pretty sick. So what we are going to do right now is pretty simple. We are going to add yeah, because when you click on this button, it's all the times going to put red and green, because here's the red and here's the green. So if you want to change that, it's pretty simple. Every time you're going to change the color right there in the timer, we are going to set something like I don't know to explain clearly. How to say? Let me think of it. Like, yeah, all the time this timer is going to start, we want to keep the value, like the red value, the green value, and the blue value. So for that, we need to define some more value, close to dim a writer class. You know, this one. Just go close to it and dim some other values, like dim point for red, for example. So red one for the first red as an integer, because integer is the things we need. Next, dim green one as integer 2, dim blue one as integer, and we did it. This is only for allies, and we did it also, and we need to do it also for axes. So don't forget, this is for allies, and this is for axes. And we need to change it because they are not the same values if you want to apply them in the game. So there is like R1, R1, G1, B1, and R2, G2, B2. Okay. And you need to affect all the value. Like for the allies, you need like each values. So this not look clean. Like that, it will look clean. Okay. So for the red one value, it's equal to the track bar red point value. So it's going to register the track the red track bar value when we are going to when the timer is going to start, and when the timer is going to stop, the value will be kept in will stay in this integer, and that's why when we are going to put it in the game, the color will not change. I don't know if it's clear or not, but I think it's clear enough. So do it for green too. So green is equal to track bar green point value dot value. Sorry, I did again the same mistake. And do it also for blue. So blue it's equal to track bar blue dot value. Alright, so this is working, and we can do the same things for the axis team. So for the axis team, we say we need to choose the second red and the second green and the second blue, right? Everything is working good right now. So when we change the color is changing. when we change the color for the team, the color is changing too. Right now we are going to go on Technogods and in a random server, I don't know, maybe somewhere I can go right there for example. So we go right there for our tools. And what could I do? I think it's not okay, it's not free for all, that's great. So now we are going to change this to, I don't know, something close to, yeah. Does the color change? I don't know. Okay, so the color still green. Yeah, I know, because I made a mistake. The tutorial isn't finished yet, so you need to come back right there and change the value. We're right there, so change this to red one and green one and blue one and one is for the shiny. The feed is going to look like a bit shiny and not really dark, so it will be better for your eyes to see it. Do the same things for the second one and one. Okay, or you can put it to 0, that's what you want, but it look beautiful with this. So we need to find back a server to run this tool. Go back on the server where there is a lot of people. Yeah, go back to KS server, for example. I was going to Team Warrior server, but just go to KS server. AK go in every server, this doesn't matter. It just doesn't work on free for all, as I said. So yeah, right there, I'm going to crouch, yeah, and if we change the color of our team, like you're a bit gay and you want some pink, you send to Technofeed, and as you can see, I didn't change the color right there, so it's black in the feed and it's a bit purple, because you need to know that sometimes the color isn't the same on the tool and on Technogods client. So I can't do anything for that. I don't know what's the how does it really work, like why the color doesn't want to be the same. I can't change anything, and if you change it like send to Technofeed, you will be able to see that there is pink and gray people, and normally if I speak, okay, sometimes it's changed the name right there, and in some server it doesn't change the name right there. I don't know why. On Steam it's like changing the name of the people who's in the lobbies. Maybe it doesn't work on KS server, but as you can see, if I change right there the note to something brown, it's look blue. I don't know. I don't really know why. Let's make this. And well, so you finish the tool. It worked fine. You can play with it. It's not bannable at all. There is no like wallax or things in it, so you can use it as like whatever you want. When you kill enemies, you can get a better feed. If you make some I don't know, server montage with some clips, it will be fine to see the feed like that. So yeah, keep going, try practicing if you want to make some more tools, and if you want me to make some other tutorial, just subscribe, like, comment and things like that, and see you maybe in another video. It was Lindra. See you, bye bye.